All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks so much for joining me here in Clean Living with Moonshine Heart, where we are all on a journey to live a cleaner and toxin free lifestyle together. I'm Kelly, the founder, and I'm so thrilled you have decided to go on this educational and informative journey with me. Woohoo! To give you a little backstory about me, I grew up in a small town, deep South Louisiana, where health was a four-letter word and did nobody talk back to mama, especially about what she brought home from the grocery store. You either eat it or you go hungry. You either wash your body with that dollar store soap or you stink to high heaven. We weren't health conscious at all. Nothing against my parents, though. I love them so much, and they were just doing what they knew to do with the info that they received from their parents. And they didn't have unlimited amount of resources at their fingertips like we do now to teach them about the safety of the products they were being sold. Fast forward to my late 20s when I started to realize that I wasn't as young as I used to be, and I wasn't feeling all that great on a daily basis. Physically, mentally, emotionally. I just knew I needed to make some bigger changes in my life. And after moving away from my hometown, coming to Virginia, it was easier for me to see some of the broader aspects of my character that were highly influenced by my upbringing. And I needed just to find my own way, you know? So I started doing yoga, changing my diet habits, drinking water, and slowly the fog kind of lifted, and I was able to have a clearer, more objective view of what I wanted my future to look like and the steps I could take to make that happen, to live more authentically and more healthfully, you know? I learned that educating myself about the products that I used on a daily basis and the foods that I consumed, and just making more conscious actions on a day-to-day basis had a ripple effect on my life and like on my whole well-being. So these days I eat solely organic and I make conscious product decisions for the health and well-being of my family. When it comes to products we use in our home, I did the research and I made the safer switch. So I thought. Now I had done a little research and learned that the U.S. government doesn't really review the toxicity of products before they're sold. Companies are allowed to use any ingredient they wish without regard for how safe they are. As a result, chemicals linked to cancer, endocrine disruption. I am reading this because this is like stuff that I, have just researched, Anyway, endocrine disruption, reproductive toxicity, developmental toxicity, immunotoxicity, organ toxicity, neurotoxicity, and many other health concerns are hidden in cosmetic women's use on their bodies every day. I'd say there is about 30,000 known toxic chemicals that are banned in Europe and about 30 in the US. So those numbers are kind of scary. So after I learned that I had all that stuff, I had to kind of just reevaluate what it was that I was putting on my face, and pretty much had just given up on makeup altogether and beauty products. So like my skincare routine was like soap and body lotion, just really just run of the mill. And not to say that was bad, but I could definitely notice a difference in my complexion as I was getting older, like spots and, wrinkles, stuff like that, dry skin. So I needed to make a change to my skincare routine, but I was a bit, daunted by the fact that most of the products out there, I had to do tons of research on, and, most of the time it was just a big letdown. And another thing about that was like makeup, like finding clean makeup. And I just felt like any of the natural stuff out on the market just wasn't worth the money because of the performance of it. We're talking like raccoon eyes, no coverage, stuff like that. Just hopeless. So it wasn't until I started following my friend's clean beauty page that I realized that there was a company actually out there raising the bar on the clean beauty movement, and a group of amazing women ambassadors pioneering the clean beauty movement by educating women all over the U.S. on products that are being sold and the toxins in them. That company is called Crunchy. And today I'm excited to say that I have recently partnered with them as a clean beauty advocate. So here's the breakdown of the company. They use organic ingredients. The pigments are EcoCert minerals, no toxic powders, sulfates, formaldehyde, any of that stuff. They are 100% safe, and they are, get this, they are high performing. I've been using the products for about 2 months now, and I have seen huge changes in my complexion. They're so soft, they smell good, they even actually got a taste of my night cream the other day, and I don't think you're supposed to eat that, but it actually tasted pretty good. Anyway, I put my makeup on in the morning and I forget about it, man. And then I come home and it's still there. So it's pretty good stuff. This company is really doing amazing things for the clean beauty movement, and I'm happy to share them with you and as many women as possible. So on that note, I just wanted to let you know that I started this group not just to talk about Crunchy, but also all the facets of a toxin-free lifestyle. We could talk about products out there that are safe and products out there that maybe we should switch out, and the chemicals in them that are dangerous, and what it is that the studies out there say that they do, like all the things I mentioned earlier. We'll also talk about greenwashing, because a lot of people have already thought they were making safer switches, and like me, for instance, like using 7th generation products and stuff like that, and not realizing that they're sneaking preservatives in there that are actually terrible for you. So a lot of it is just marketing-based stuff. Anyway, we'll go into all that, and I'm really excited to go on this journey with you guys, and thank you so much again for being here, and we'll talk soon. All right, bye-bye.